Welcome, lovely Scorpio, to your general timeless reading. I'll begin your reading with interpretation of what came through during clairvoyance. I will also be scrying the crystals in the turban seashell, and I will allow Spirit to guide me on the oracle cards and also the symbolic cards. And at the end, I will have a charm or charms for you as well. Okay, let's go ahead and roll, lovely Scorpio, and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that Scorpio needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Ooh, I feel it so strong. I don't want to leave the crystal. Okay, Spirit's wanting me to do the crystal before I interpret this. Okay. What do you want me to show me? Here. Thank you. Okay. Who is Scorpio? Is this the outcome? Confirmation. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I like that. Okay. So first, before I tell you the outcome, I'm going to tell you what came through. So here is what I saw first. Okay. At the top, I saw two bunny rabbits. This was you, Scorpio. Okay. And this is a masculine energy. So you're coming in as a feminine, and then there's a masculine. Now, normally, I would say for some of you, this could be some of you, you're masculine and feminine coming into balance or something like that. Or, it could be about your masculine and feminine. But in this situation, you'll see in a moment, I don't feel like that's what this is for any of you. I feel like it's more so some kind of relationship. Does not have to be intimate, okay? But there is some kind of relationship here, whether it's family, friends, whatever. Now, as you see here, you both are coming through as rabbits, right? Let me put this down a little bit. So, rabbits are symbolic for abundance, okay? For me, very abundant, things happening fast, creating or birthing things quickly, okay? A very abundant feeling time, or a time of creating a lot of things quickly. But either way, very happy, okay? So it's almost like a situation of a couple, again, doesn't have to be romantic. Really putting forth a lot of effort, getting things done, right? Coming in as like this power couple, or at least appearing that way, right? You guys are smiling at each other, very happy, and it's like you're holding hands. Okay, now the second vision that I got, that all changed. Okay, then a spirit showed me there's no rabbit with you at all. Okay, the rabbit ears are gone. You're full human. Okay, and your mouth is in such shock that I don't normally see them open this wide. So this is like extreme, extreme shock. Okay, now when you look at this bunny that was up here, the masculine, okay, there's one bunny ear and he still has the bunny body. Okay, so that's saying there's something here because he's missing an ear. Ears are symbolic for listening, right? Or hearing things that you need to hear. And so this rabbit is missing one ear. So this person's didn't listen, or if this is something that's getting ready to happen in your life, they're not going to listen to some kind of idea. You could be business partners, anything like that. But they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to hear you out. Okay. You have very abundant ideas here, Scorpio. And this person's really acting here like they're going along with you, right? But be careful, because all these little circles, these are baby rabbits. This person, it's almost like greed sets in, and this person's literally in the floor hiding these rabbits from you. And it's like you're looking over this person's shoulder and you're seeing that this person has hidden all these baby rabbits that both of you created. You had part in, okay? Or either you created And this other person, let's say if they're your significant other, okay, then, you see yourself as one, okay, in the marriage or partnership. But then all of a sudden it's like this person, they see how productive that you are, or ideas that you have that could be so abundant, okay? And this person has stolen them or will. Okay. So I feel like that's something that spirit really wants you to pay attention to. Now, again, this is not gender specific. You are coming through as the more nurturing energy, as the feminine. Okay. The more nurturing, loving, wanting to take care of others, that kind of energy. So, whomever the masculine would be, someone who, like, would come in as working a lot of hours, or really getting things going, something like that, more so than you would be at this time. That would be who this is in your life. Okay. Now, as always, go to spirit and ask for confirmation on who this might be for you, because sometimes we can think it's one person and it's someone totally different, right? So always ask spirit. Believe nothing that I say, okay? Because that's exactly what I do. I listen to other people, I hear what they have to say, and then I go to God. If it's something pertaining to my life, I go to God and I ask for clarification on what should I do about the situation, and then I wait for the answer and allow spirit to guide me. It's because spirit, spirit never lies to me. Humans make mistakes, right? I can make a mistake. So make sure that whatever I'm telling you here, go to God, okay, and get confirmation if this is for you. Now, this person here, this is, oh my gosh, it was like rabbits galore. Okay, so it's like this person attempting to hide so much abundance. So this could represent ideas, it could represent money, it could represent, like, let's say, for an example, both of you are working at a job, right? And you think you're making this amount. This person is telling you that you're making this amount, which you're happy, right? Because you're like, hey, it's a new business. We're creating new babies, right? It's got to have time to grow, right? While all the while, this person is thinking, ha, 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 I'm paying a Scorpio this small amount, and I am making this amount over here. Okay. So it could be something like that for some of you all as well. Whatever the case, though, Spirit's wanting you to be aware there's something here going on where you're putting in a lot of either blood, sweat, tears, money, something, ideas. You're doing something here that is very good, very productive, and someone is taking you for a ride. Okay, literally, they are. But the outcome that I saw within the crystals was I saw you had a very big head. And in this situation, a big head is telling me, because you were smiling and you were really happy, that's telling me success. You will succeed over this situation. You are going to be victorious. It's like emperor energy. So it's kind of like, the outcome will be, even though it may be hurtful when you see the truth, even though it may make you feel that it could be hard to trust others from this point on, okay, for a while, that's okay. Okay. Allow yourself time to start healing. Okay. Forgive yourself, of course, for not seeing this ahead of time. But the main thing that Spirit wants you to focus on is um, bringing those into fruition, those ideas, or whatever this is that you are creating now or getting ready to create, protecting those. Any way that you can possibly protect those, do so. Okay. Because, even if it's your life partner and you trust them 100%, okay, make sure that everything you do with something that you know is going to be very abundant for your life. Spirit's wanting that for you. Okay, Spirit's wanting you to reap those rewards. So this is kind of like a little bit of a warning to you, Scorpio, because someone really, it's almost like a feeling that, yes, someone riding your shirt tail, but at the same time not. It's almost a feeling as this person would put in just as much work as you would, okay, to get some kind of new business off the ground or some kind of hobby or whatever this could be. Purchasing something. It could even be a situation, let's say, you rent a house or buy a home with another person, okay? And you both pay down the same amount. But once you move into the home, it's like all of a sudden that masculine energy takes over and you have no say so on where to hang anything or what to do in the house. You see what I'm saying? There's something unfair here, very unfair. Okay, where two people are both putting in work or blood, sweat, tears into something or finances. And they don't care to take advantage of you and hide more for themselves away of something. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the cards. Spirit, Holy Divine, please tell me when to stop. Please give me the top two cards for Scorpio. Please tell me when to stop. Please tell me when to stop. Okay, thank you. I cannot make this up. New skills. There's your bunny rabbit. Wow. Okay. Next one. Create your future. Okay. All right. So basically, it's what has already come through. Spirit is just confirming. Yes. Okay. So you've got new skills. There's going to be ideas. It could come in the form of, epiphanies of, oh my gosh, why did I not think of that sooner? But, it wasn't time. It's like Spirit's giving you downloads of, hey, try this. Do this idea. This is a great idea. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. Okay. And you're going to get all these new ideas, whether you've already stepped into this energy or you're going to be, okay? Wherever you are on the timeline, it's like as you begin obtaining these new skills and creating new things in your life, Spirit still wanting you to understand you are the one that creates your future here, okay? You. So since you are creating your future, you need to be aware of every single person that is around you. Every single person that knows what you're doing, if you're making any money from it, or could it be successful, 5 years from now, whatever, because it's like Spirit's really wanting you to create your future for full independence so that you don't have to depend on anyone else. Spirit's going to help you learn new skills along the way. Okay, learn how to do these things because for many of you, this could be things that you've never done before. It could be some of you are working a regular 9-to-5 job somewhere, or working physically outside the home, and you are deciding that you would like to start, a side job on social or with a shop or whatever, right? And do something else, hoping to grow it eventually so you can stay at home and work and you're not doing something at a physical shop anymore where you have to like clock in or something, right? But you got to be careful who you tell these ideas to, because you got to remember spirit is giving you these downloads, not you and another person, you, because this is your blessing. This is for you and you only, Scorpio. It's not saying be greedy, no, but it's almost like I'm hearing the word fragile. So it's almost like spirit saying that there's a fragile time, like until you get everything created and you get things up and going, not to say anything to anyone other than those that really, really, really have to know. If you've got other people helping you, something like that, otherwise, tell no one. Listen, I've got stuff that I'm doing myself, okay? I've got stuff going on. I've got stuff that I'm creating. Not one person knows but me. I don't have people hired to help me. I'm doing it. Okay. So therefore, no one else needs to know what I'm doing until it's done, until it's out there, till it's public. And there's still some things that I'm working on now. No one will ever know that it's me. They'll never see my name associated with it, right? Because there's certain things that Scorpio, we have to be careful about allowing everyone to see our business, right? Because if we do, people see everything that we're working on, even if it's not profitable. That can put stuff in people's minds that, hey, they own that. I bet they make all kinds of money. When maybe you're scraping the bottom of the bucket, right? But other people don't know that. So there's always a reason, to be careful. And, the more people know as well, the more scamming that can take place, anything like that, from people you don't know, right? So you want to be very careful about who you allow to know about these amazing ideas and downloads that you're having or you're getting ready to receive. And when you take action on those, keep it extremely secret until I mean, even like let's say that you do start making money, because there were many rabbits, many baby rabbits. So that's telling me, if it's money in your situation, then it could be very profitable. You would still need to be very careful, even if it's a family member, someone close to you, a friend or whatever. Be very careful about spilling everything. You see what I'm saying? That's the best way that I can put it. And it's not saying that spirit's wanting you to be greedy. It's just spirit's wanting you to understand, Scorpio, you have a huge heart. You give and you give and you give until you have nothing left. And it's looking like this is a situation that's preparing itself. It's almost like the universe saying, okay, I'm going to orchestrate this for you one more time, and let's see if you're going to fall for it again. Are you going to go through this situation again? Or this time, when God gives you a blessing, are you going to keep that blessing? Are you going to acknowledge that this is from God and that this other person, this isn't their blessing? This is yours and yours only, and it's okay to keep your blessing. Okay. So I'm feeling like that's what this is that you've given so much, and, God's just kind of like, hey, Scorpio, it's your turn. The past 10 times was your turn, was your blessing, and you turned around and gave it away. Scorpio, I'm going to do this again, but this time you got to wake up. You got to understand this is your blessing. Not your husband's, not your wife's, not your best friend's, yours. And it's okay for you to keep it. Okay? I'm not saying if you feel spiritually led to help someone, but there's a fine line here, Scorpio, because Scorpio, I know you guys have an amazing, beautiful, loving, giving heart. Okay? But there's a fine line here of um, your heart tugging and you having this overwhelming feeling that you want to give. There's a difference in that and actually receiving information from God, your guides, your angels, telling you to do something. Okay. A lot of times, Scorpio, our hearts, when we're very loving, and believe me, I get you because I'm the same way. Okay. Let me restate that. I was the same way. I had to learn, just like this, what this situation is for you. I had to learn. Okay. But once I did, I learned, that what that fine line was all about. Okay. And started only doing as spiritually led. Even if I just feel like, oh my gosh, I really have to give, you know, uh, I don't, because I would give everything. I would give it away. I would feel sorry for people and I would give it away. And until I had nothing. And then they were living great. You see what I'm saying? And I was the one that was my blessing time and time again. So I feel like that's what's going on here with you. And Spirit saying, no more, Scorpio. No need for that. Because if that person does what they're supposed to do on their mission for their purpose in this lifetime, they will also get their blessings. And then are they going to share their blessings with you? You see? Huge fine line here. And the best way that I always make decisions, of course, is just going to God and the divine, waiting for my confirmation, whether it's psychically receiving information, whether it's receiving, seeing certain angel numbers or spiritual numbers or hearing certain songs, whatever. I wait until I am told before I move, before I do anything. And if I'm shown in vision or I'm told something, this says go do it, then I go for it. If not, no matter how my heart tugs, I don't do it. Okay. And I don't feel guilty because when I go into meditation and prayer, I specifically tell God, my heart is tugging. I feel like I want to do this. I feel like I'm supposed to help this person. Is that just me, being me? Or is this you? You see what I'm saying? So that way, when I know for a fact it is not God or the divine tugging my heart to do something, I don't have to feel guilty. And I realize, hey, that's me and that's something more that I need to work on. Okay. That I need to strengthen so that people don't keep taking advantage of me. Right. Okay. Where would you like for me to go? What deck? What deck? We're just going to do Oracle in this reading. Just Oracle. I felt I wanted to do something a little different here. Change it up a little bit. Being spiritually led, I asked Spirit how to do it, and Spirit showed me in vision. So this is what I'm doing this time around. What would you like to tell lovely Scorpio? Okay. Taking the leap. Oh, yeah. Okay. It says, oh, hold on. Let me put my glasses back on. Okay, taking the leap, courage. You have to let go of something good to get something great. Taking the leap into the unknown can be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. Enjoy the journey. So, yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, when you take those steps forward, right? Again, you were a full bunny rabbit in the beginning, right? Very happy with this business partner, this friend, lover, whomever that this was, okay, or is going to be. Spirit's telling you it's time to take that leap to go for it. Hang on, it just fell on the floor. To go for it, okay? It says no debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable, regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. So always remember your worth here. Cancer actually just got this card too. So always remember, again, everything that you've put into something blood, sweat, tears, money, whatever. The energy you put into something, that's what you have put into it. Okay. And that is your blessing. All right. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Spirit, give me at least one, please. At least one. What we have? Look, we have a heart with a nurse's hat. So that's telling me that there's some healing that needs to happen, which I feel is going along with this taking the leap, courage. Okay. It says you have something to let go of. Okay. So I feel like Spirit's saying, Scorpio, um, there's something that once you release that and you take action towards healing your heart, realizing you may never heal from whatever this is. Okay. We don't always heal from everything within a lifetime. Okay. Sometimes we leave a lifetime and we have not healed on something. Okay. But it's taking action towards it that God counts. Okay. And so, as long as you're taking action towards releasing, letting go of whatever something's holding you back here, it could be a person, place, situation, could be something you're going through now or from the past. Okay. But you need to let it go. It's more than likely what I'm feeling. It's something that's going over and over and over in your mind. Okay. It's like you think about it a lot. It may not totally consume your thoughts. You may um, go to work and be fine and talk to people at work or whatever day. But there's like a certain few minutes every day or every other day, this same thought keeps coming back in your mind, or something pertaining to this thought or person or situation. So, whatever that is, it's time to let that go. It's time to take action towards healing that. And when you do, that's when these downloads are going to start coming in. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you, lovely Scorpio. I send each of you so much love, happiness, and success, my friends. Huge hugs. And always remember, find your miracle in everything, because if we look hard enough, we will find one. Much love.